And so I'm ready to start. Now, we've sort of travelled all this way, over encumbered, which, yeah, I shouldn't be. Let's have a look if we've got anything to disenchant. Poacher's axe, charmed, archery, mending, not really, no. Nothing to disenchant, but I think with this all blur on and that, I am going to turn survival off. I know it's a little bit cheating, but I just think it's going to ruin our enjoyment of the soul can, and we can just get in there and get it done, and then we can come out and obviously put it back on, go back to how it was previously. Let me know if anyone disagrees, but I think that would probably be the best way forward. Otherwise we're going to end up with blurry pictures, and that would be very good at all. Let me know your honest opinion. Let me know if you think that's okay for me to change it. I mean, I normally play it on. What we got? Fine clothes, fine boots. But yeah, it's just going to make it really blurry, and I don't know. But I mean, it's fine if perhaps someone's single player. Yeah, let's just soul can. What's this book? True Nature of Orcs. So I've turned all mods off at the moment because I know if you have mods on, it can affect. Oh, adept difficulty? No, I don't think so. Survival mode off. That'll make things a little bit easier, but at least there we go. You'll get a clear picture. We can fast travel and drop things off before we go in there. Part of me thinking, yeah, we could do that. Oh no, we've got a massive carry weight now. Turn survival mode off. We have a huge carry weight. We have no problems. Let's go. It's probably the only time I'm going to do something like this. I mean, more so for the viewers, more so for you people watching. It won't be so good. If you can't see, it just destroys the soul husks. These things can be traded in for items.
There's no escape.
This place is soul harvested.
I wonder if the fire's still burning in the Imperial City.
Talk about things that happen sort of in previous Elder Scrolls and other Elder Scrolls games, and that just way out of context, out of time frame anyway.
Are you alive? I must be imagining this.
Okay, let's Opus, page 8. Soul Snares, Dagger of Soul Snares. Scorching. Soul Gem, Flawless Garnet, and Great Soul Gem. I mean, we could really get into chanting after having come here, although this is the whole place is a kind of warning as to perhaps why enchanting is a bit of an evil practice.
What a horrible place. There's no escape.
Where'd you come from?
Serana seems to have found something. What'd she... where? This place just... yeah, it's really depressing here. It's brilliantly designed because it does exactly what it's supposed to. It is or isn't the place you want to hang around, really. Weird, getting to a level up when we actually get the level up. That's gonna be strange, but at page 6, that's 2 pages of Jib's opus we found already. Okay, what's this? Hello. Now, what did that skeleton ever do to you? Dawnbreaker is a lovely sword. Yeah, I know. I really like it, and it's really good for this DLC. Because there's lots of undead. I've turned off survival. I hope people don't kind of mind. Because, just so you can see more clearly what's going on. Just for this part, and then I'll put it back on when we return. I'll probably fast travel to my home after finishing this, and then
you must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Calm down. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him? Yeah, this is the Soul Ken. It's a really well designed place, but I was just saying, I've just got in here pretty much, and it's really impressive. You know, it's designed so well. Yeah, how can I help him?
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
It's the souls of that are in soul gems, stuck in sort of a limbo.
Feels like I'm being watched. Can't stand it anymore.
It's where they go when you enchant. It's puts you off the practice of enchanting. It's only black soul gems, I think. Ooh. Mind you, there's dragon hints of dragons, so it must be greater soul gems. It's grand soul gems, sorry. There's all these things in here. Called soul husks. They're a type of food, but we're not going to use them as food. We're going to collect them and use them for other purposes. Oh, and these are soul fishers, which, yeah, you can harvest souls from. And that's a varying difficulty of whether they're, sorry, a varying type, so they could be anything from petty right up to grand soul gems. Book of Life and Service. Jib Opus page 1. Potent.
Why can't I just die? I fear I'm cursed to walk this desolate land forever.
It's just... Soul Fisher here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to build up Dawnbreaker, I think, so we'll be going for a lot of that sort of stuff, that sort of one-handed combat today, where I can anyway.
Who's there?
What we got? Who's there? I see. We've got Petty Soul Gems, Small Antlers. Where are you?
What have you got? Done and done.
Well, I missed that. Hunting bow. Yeah, I'm not going to get a chance to search anything in there, am I? It's so dark. What the heck's going on? Hello, Scorpio. Every time I do this section, I try to get through it as soon as possible. I have my Gandalf character planned out, along with an elf character from Lord of the Rings. Alright, cool. What, you're going to play a Gandalf type character in Skyrim? Yeah, I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible, but I'm going to try and complete it as well, so I don't have to come back. Oh, my strength's being sapped. Daedra Heart. Wow, some good stuff there. Orcish boots, I'll take it all, thank you. Right, let's get out of here. There's big gemstones there, just zap everything. Yeah, we've got to level up, and I could, because I've not got survival on at the moment, just while we get through here, because I don't think it'd be very much fun for you guys to watch. Believe me, I've done this enough times on survival through blurry eyes, and it's like, ugh, really horrible. But yeah, I thought I'd turn it off so you could see what was happening. Well, Gandalf's Skyrim character for Skyrim, out of his chosen swords, stars, companions, and when to choose to upgrade my armour. Or white. For Gandalf the white, yeah, cool. Of course. I'm glad you're doing it. You might want to install Fendrix if you're going to do magic. Let's put something into Magicka this time as well. Conjuration. Or what were we working on? There was something I was working on. Not alchemy. Was it alchemy? Light armour. I put one more into light armour, then we'd have better protection. Smithing at level 62. Enchanting. Yeah, enchanting I kind of feel would be useful. Because that's a really useful skill. and alchemy together. Yeah, definitely do it all, especially as Morph hasn't seen it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm glad I've got your blessing. We'll put it into enchanting, I think, since we're in the home of enchanting. Yeah, so I'm going around collecting these things, Jibs, the soul husks. It'll all become clear as to why I've been collecting them shortly. We've had that conversation about Arvak as well. Just going to sip my coffee. Hold on a second.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
So that's how you got here.
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. Oh, people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
There must be something you want.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
So, fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks.
You can get some really nice... I don't have 25 husks at the moment.
No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Here you can get some really high level spells, or rare spells from him. So he's quite a good person. It's quite a good idea to try and scavenge when you are here. Oh, I'm an experienced soul cairn walker. Believe me. Yeah. Yeah, greater soul gem. So it's all soul gems and souls. It's very, you know, it fits the theme brilliantly. And that purple sky and that just, oh, look at it. Mad. As your dad. I don't think I wanted to do this. This is a trap. Because there's actually no point in coming up here. So I'm going to have to drop down. I think just up. There. Take a bit of damage. For some of this great soul gem and nightshade. So, sorry, yeah, you're saying I will start off with Gandalf the Great to 30 to 40, then upgrade to my name sword, etc. But I'll probably do it through my PS4 if my Wi-Fi can handle it. Sounds good to me. What, are you going to put it on the... Are you going to live stream it then or something? Marked for death we want. I've just deselected the wrong thing. I said dragon skin, not Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker. There is actually something here that I've not... that I'll come back to. I've just thought the one thing that I would need to come back to... well, I don't know. I might be able to do it while I'm here. And I've not been collecting the fragments, but I need the fragments if I'm going to do that. We'll see. That was rather cryptic for people that haven't seen this, but yes, we'll probably stream it. Skyrim is a very chill game to play and enjoyable. Yeah, definitely. This is going to be the final stream before I go away. Let's elemental bolt his backside.
Yeah.
Ow.
Stay back. That'll teach you.
We should be able to get in there, Serrano. You should be able to get in anyway, Serrano. I'm hoping. I have a week break. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it should be good. I'm taking things like Skyrim Monopoly though, so I get my fix. And what else am I taking away with us? There's something else. Soul Embers, Soul Gem, nice. Oh, I'm taking a few essential DVDs to get me through as well, including the Alien trilogy, whatever, the 4 Alien films, before I start ruining them with all these new ones. I have my survival course. My survival things. Alright. Quadrilogy. Got it all sorted then, yeah. Yeah, just Aliens would be nice to watch. I haven't watched them in ages. So, I'll just, I like those films. It's the one game I should play on my channel, because it genuinely scares the living heck out of me. I played it on the PlayStation 3, and I got to a point where the alien was in the same room as me on the other side of a table, and I've turned it off, and I think I've been back. I haven't been back since, actually. It just scares me too much. It's just... So I think it'd be quite a good experience for a Halloween special or something. So yeah, undead, you know, werewolves, vampires, no problem. Aliens, I'm out of there. Isolation. Dawnbreaker, yeah, Leah, we're playing Dawnbreaker. How you doing? Yeah, Alien Isolation on the computer game. Play Soul Gem. And Black Soul Gem.
Who's there?
Big bad wolf. Where are they? Ah. Of course, let's take them.
Done and done.
I didn't know it was on PS3. It's seen gameplay. It's sideways from the language. What do you think is the hardest pain to endure? not losing my... I think the hardest pain to endure is being wound up by people that that think they know more than me about more than I do about YouTube, when clearly they don't. I don't know what the hardest pain to endure is, Leo, but I would think, you know, being trapped in all eternity with your soul not quite resting would be pretty horrific. It's not up there in my top 10 things to do. That's for sure. End up in the soul can. Hang on, I can hear something. I can hear them. Serana, can you hear them? I saw you, Bone Man.
That'll teach you.
Serana, this place. Yeah, I'm dying for you to tell me what the worst pain is to endure. You can't come in and say something like that, then not follow it up. That's 7 soul husks, that's nice, that'll help us. In fact, it might be nice to check how many soul husks we've got. They're under food, I believe. 22. Did he say we need 27 or 25? It was 27. It's a bizarre number. Here we go.
What do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
Good riddance.
Hello. What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions? Good riddance.
That's weird. It just keeps breaking the conversation. What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
Opus? What do you mean?
What do I mean, indeed?
If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let's just start at the beginning.
Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No, never heard of you.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements.
We're talking about a book?
A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of St. Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer.
How is your work going so far?
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Prison? You mean the Soul Cairn?
Soul what? What in the name of a vic are you talking about? All I remember is that damn Dremora and his minions bursting into my home and sending me to their prison.
A Dremora captured you?
Well, I assume so. He cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
Your soul was trapped.
My what? Wait. That means...
You're dead.
No. All these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
Could I help?
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
Yes, I do. But you can't leave that way.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
How many pages did you lose?
When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
How did you earn your nicknames?
Ah, yes. St. Jib, Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace.
Winged Menace?
Yes. I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking upon the unwary.
What was your campaign against them?
After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers.
Were you successful?
Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again, they took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed.
You said you were in prison.
That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed.
What did you do?
I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand.
How'd you get caught?
I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well.
Rival assassin?
Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured.
So what ends up happening to you?
They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure.
How did Dremora attack you?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel.
That was a bit before my time.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a Septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack.
Why was Dagon able to do this?
All I heard is that without a Septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion.
What ended up happening?
Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Where were you captured?
I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet.
Is that where you were attacked?
Indeed. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap.
Didn't work out that way, I assume.
The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kavach. I wonder if they were triumphant without me.
Right, farewell, Jib.
Thanks again for searching. I don't know what I'd do without my babe when I rewrite those pages. They'll see what they missed.
Yeah, he likes the sound of his own voice. And that's a massive bit of dialogue.
Where'd you come from? Yeah. Leave me be. Show yourself. Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
She turned invisible because of the when I killed that Wrathman with the Dawnbreaker, it affects her. It would affect us as well. So, any clues about the other Elder Scroll?
Dexian said something about that scroll. Something to do with dragons, I think. Maybe we should try asking at the College of Winterhold. Sounds like something they know about.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go after the main Elder Scroll from the original game, which is gonna be attacked. Are you sure Valerica has the Elder Scroll?
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
Okay, I think and if she doesn't...
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean.
Why not hide it in the Soul Ken and then return?
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Okay. We spoke to it last time, I think, about what the things there in Soul Ken. Right, where... I'm just trying to get my bearings.
Where'd you come from?
Hang on. That looks weird. Black Soul Gem.
Where'd you come from?
Ah, almost dead. Let's get some healing. Soul husks, they're dropping soul husks, which is going to prove useful. place is so big and so confusing, it's just overwhelming. Soul Fisher. Where are we going, Serana? What we got? We have Arvak's Sky. That's one of the most important things to get from here.
Show yourself. Man off, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll get them eventually. Save. So I don't think.
Who's there? Those teleport parts to another. Right, oh, it just teleports me up to the top. That wasn't very useful. Just noticed the Nordic bow of winter is getting a little bit weaker. We're in the soul cairn, so we're getting plenty of souls to replenish it with. Right. I'm completely lost as to where I'm going. Let me have a look around and then try and work things out. I could get our bearings. Page 7 of Jib's opus. That's 6. Conjure Mistman. Yeah, new spell. That's quite. There's, I think, another one of them. Of the new spells. the edge of the soul cairn, so... What the heck? Quick save because I don't want to repeat this place. I see you're storming your way through. It does seem quite difficult. You want legendary? No, I'm on expert at the moment, but yeah. We'll be going up to that eventually. Hello, souls. Potion of True Shot. Do we have any of that? Anything like that? Yeah, we do. You are not going to get me. Right, I'm going to cheese it for a bit. That's, killed me. I might have to use more powerful. I kind of knew. Trying to think how I'm going to best approach it. Vampire Lord? No, because that leaves me even weaker. Perhaps we might want more powerful arrows. Let me have a look. You are hard as nails, mate. Son of a...
going down now. Bloody hell. This one I might just go now. Maybe summon a familiar and try to use sneak damage on it too. Yeah, that might be a good idea. What you said. Having a familiar. Like, after all, conjuration is one of my strong points, supposedly. Just use my archery. That's the worst one of them, in my opinion. Quick save. Scorpio knows the score. Quick save. Alright, we're... Major Heart Flying Mantis, Reaper Gem Fragment. Yeah, Reaper Gem Fragments, I know them all too well. Okay, I don't know what. Yes, I'm trying to remember where I am in relation to everything else that's in here. This is a massive place. Or just thought if we had something else that could make it slightly quicker and easier.
I live in a dark world where no light shines through. I carry this burden with every step I take.
How poetic.
The screams, they pierce my mind. I can't stand it. Please, end this misery.
I missed. Gotcha. Silver ore, nice. Soul embers, silver ore, page 4 of St. Jude's Opus. So how many we got? 7 out of 10 already. And potent frenzy poison. Doing well, really. All things considered. Hello, Serrano. Fancy meeting you here.
Are you alive? I must be imagining this.
It's a soul husk farm. Which is creepy in itself, really. Question, I'm playing Skyrim at the moment. Can I put more than one enchantment on an item? You can with the top level perk. But if you're right at the beginning, no, just one enchantment. playing Skyrim and watching Skyrim. That's always good fun. That's what I used to do. In fact, I still do sometimes during the day. When I'm not streaming and stuff. I'm trying to think how many broken dragon wall. The helmet, floors ruby to originate. Conjure storm match knock. Lesser ward. Dwindling frost. Steel plate armor of restoration. Staff of frostbite. And robes of alteration. Chips over to page 2. We've only got 2 more to find now. That's epic, really. That's awesome. So we find St. Jib's Opus is quite a useful one to do. I like to do, and obviously Harvac as well. Plus the conjuration spells. And why I did that? Just hoping it'd shed some more light on the place, but it did not. I'm kind of remembering the places that are down here as I walk along, and yeah, I'm becoming more and more nervous.
Where'd you come from?
Let's run out the way.
That'll teach you.
Sometimes, Serana, you just get in the way. I've never really used clairvoyance, never seen it used or with a purpose to lure streams. I don't think I've used clairvoyance either. Or have I? I don't know. I use candlelight a lot. Doja Heart, Luna, Pity, Plentiful Healing, Magicka, and Staff of the Healing Hand. Not clairvoyance then, I mean candlelight. Oh yeah, candlelight. Yeah, it's useful. Especially if there's places that where you can't quite see, or the light's a little bit off. Just cast it and it clearly lights the way. It does my head in when I watch other YouTubers. I'm like, you've got that spell there, use it. Yeah, it's nice to see things clearly.
I miss the warm sunshine, green grass, blue skies. I miss being alive. Please, end this misery. Get out while you can. This is no place for you. Please, end this misery.
I was trying to get him to say something because they say they do a Ghostbusters 2 quote. Good. There's one successful here. Where's the other one?
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
You did some good work there, Serrano. I'm impressed. Tried to ski high Daedra Heart again. Run song to minor healing. Mage light. You can have fun with mage light as well. When we get into like higher level dungeons for the Mages Guild, I'll start using mage light a lot more. That was like Jason the Argonauts. Oh yeah. Oh. Ray Harryhausen, what an awesome man of Hollywood he was. We wouldn't have half the stuff we do without him. Stop motion animation, it was just fantastic.
This place tears at me as though I'm still alive and being drawn and quartered. I can't stand it anymore.
Yeah, Jason the Argonauts with the older skeleton. They come up out the ground. Brilliant. Clash of the Titans as well. Another classic. Oh, my vampiric powers grow as I hunger. Yeah. I think I need to head south from here. Trying to get my bearings. Sorry, Serrano. We're trying to get our bearings and find out where we are going. Aha, yes. I think we found something. Conjure Bone Man. Jeez, that Bone Man over there caused me some serious trouble. It was that sneaking up behind me that just killed me. Mother. Yeah, I didn't realise there was one coming up, sneaking up and hit. As soon as he hit me, and I was knocked off. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Is this prior to me going to the Soulcairn farm? The Soul Husk farm? Better not be. I'm not going to be happy. Where are we? I bet it is. No, hang on. Hang on. I think it is. I think I'm going to have to just have a moment of cursing in my mind. many soul husks do I have? 28. I don't know whether I've been to that farm or not. Flip. I don't, it's all out of sync. I don't know what I've done now because I haven't done. Right. Ebony mace, that wasn't there last time. What a bunch of fetid cheese. This is where Scorpio's like, quick save. We told you, quick save. And yes, I would deserve a quick save comment. Word of advice, don't get in my way when I'm firing arrows. Jeez, I'm working with amateurs. Honestly. I mean, she can't say, oh no, I didn't get in the way, it missed. Because there was a blooming great arrow stuck out of her head. Cluster, Daedra Heart, that's what I'm, oh yeah, I got Daedra Heart before, didn't I? And they're really useful. Since I may go into heavy armour at some point.
Done and done.
Yeah, we did quite well. Move, you. Jeez, honestly. You just need to stop running like a couple of feet short of what you rather than running into you all the time. It gets rather irksome after a while. We'll soon be back where I was not long ago. Chance to give Daedra Heart. That's all the same stuff. Excellent. Trying to pick up the coin purse, thank you.
What a horrible place.
No, it's lovely. Coming here for my holidays. That's where it just came from, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the place.
Where'd you come from?
That's the one with the fire arrows. Yep. Bone man. That's the trouble, you walk around those things a couple of times and it's like, oh, I'm lost. I'm trying to... That's where we just came from. That's where we need to go next. I'm really confused. Summon a soul cairn creature in the middle of the soul cairn.
Where'd you come from?
Told your heart.
That'll teach you. Who's there? You knew I did something. Weird and confusing, there's nothing in the chest. Trouble is because you're getting zapped all the time, you kind of...
sure there was something in there that was important, but I can't remember what or where. That's frustrating. Hang on.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
It's not one of those Book of Lives and Service. Okay. It goes up the top, and we don't want to go at the top, do we? There's nothing on top of this particular part. I think I've explored the whole area. I was pretty sure there was one of the things in there, but can't find it. One of the pages. Doesn't seem like it. That's the annoying thing. We're quite close to the end, so now we need to find the page, the remaining pages. Let's just tracking down this last little bits. These last few husks. After a while, the constant noise just gets to you. Wake up.
Who's there?
Time to die.
That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you.
Treasure heart. There's 2 Reaper gem fragments. Going to cash in a minute and get all the things we've been collecting. It will start paying off. Okay, what's in here? Really annoying. Just been here. Okay. This place is really confusing me now. Well, this is Soul Husk. There we go, there's the map. That's kind of giving me something there. Somewhere we haven't been. Right, did you just say done and done? Because you did very little there. There's no easy way down from here. Seriously, am I in the same place again? Yeah. Which way to head, south or east or north or I'm totally confused as to which way I'm facing now as well, which is what the cell can does to you. It just confuses you and just disorientates you. let's go and find Valerica, shall we?
Where'd you come from?
Whoa. I'm like, what was that?
Done and done.
This is the trap place, isn't it? Yeah, this is the... Been in here, Serrano. Let's not go in there again, please. This looks like a possible place we've not been to. I'll soon know. We've been here as well, haven't we? Yes. This place is driving me up the wall. I'm going to head towards the wall. And there's a reason for that. All will become clear shortly. I assure you. Yep, there we go. Great, go out of that sort of cycle.
The clouds, the sky. It's all wrong. Everything's wrong. This is no place for you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, back.
I live in a dark world where no light shines through. I carry this burden with every step I take.
Did we go in here at the beginning? Great Soul Gem. Yeah, we did. We cleared this side of the wall easy. I'm just looking for a certain person. But he's proving to be elusive. It's not you. The soul husk or two. I've had so many of these things. Yeah, we've been here. Right, because I want to get out of here sometime soon. Hang on. Is it saying to complete one I have to head out of the soul again? That would be... Or is it something else we've got? Yeah. Locate Grim Sever. Bring 10 fire souls to Bellamund. Yeah, that's not good. Right, let's go and... this is kind of like a lottery, but...
Brought some soul husks? Or are you wasting my time?
I found another page. So two more to find.
Brought some soul husks? Or are you wasting my time?
Yeah,
Well,
let's
I've been so busy, I don't know. What, are you kidding me?
so we will go with the spell tome, but it is completely random as to what you get.
Sure, here you go. Can't
Bound
understand a
sword.
word of it. Maybe it will do you some good.
It might, but I'd rather have a more decent one.
Sure, got plenty. What am I gonna do with it?
Give it all to me, out of the kindness of your heart.
Sure, here you go. Can't
Strangulation.
understand a word of it.
Added.
Maybe it will do you some good.
Any more?
I might just be a soul now, but I'm still not going to give my stuff away. Bring me at least 25.
Okay. So we knew bound sword already.
And then we'll talk.
What? You sometimes get like summon Dremora and things like that, really powerful spell tomes. But we didn't get any of those this time. Right, I think we'll do this then. I haven't got all the parts, the pages, and I don't know where they are. It's kind of frustrating where the last two pages are. Without looking at a guide of some kind, I probably wouldn't be able to find them. Soul husk, thanks. There he is.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
And we'll be locked for all eternity in a conversation. So now we have the ultimate. Although I'm going to change the look of him when I get out of here because of the mods. But worth doing. This is horrible, look. Every time.
Mother? Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Oh, hang on. I've been keeping her safe.
Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here, for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path.
She presumes to know a lot about me, doesn't she? Upon just meeting me. Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana? This stranger may call herself vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you too. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
If I leave the Soul King, can I safely return? Yeah, why haven't you pursued the prophecy? How did you become imprisoned here? Yeah,
be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Dialogue here. Thank you. We've got one more to... Hey man, try and take on a dragon. Just kidding, you'll probably die, to be fair. Thanks. Did you want to know more about Valerica and why she's here? Oh, soul husks. With 4 more of getting another spell tome. Some of them more would be awesome. Is this... No, this isn't where we need to be. Yeah, the last 2 things, I need to know where they are. Hang on, 2 more we need now. The last 2.
That'll teach you.
Last 2 pages.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Who's there?
The big bad wolf. What are you on about, Serrano? It's only 25 husks. Yeah, if we get the husks for that dude, although now I say that you do get yourself out of tight places, I'll probably do a blind playthrough of Dawnguard on my stream. No, so I'll find out the more in-depth stuff then. Yeah, if I get those husks I can get, it's random, but you do get some good stuff for them. Final keeper.
Done and done.
And it's auto-saved. Nice. Where the heck did the body go? Oh, the remains of the body. Soul gem and 2 fire arrows. We can enchant. I've just going through things in my head. How many soul husks have we got? 25. I'm too short. Yeah. Conjure Wrathman. That's awesome. I think that's the third spell. There's 3. Conjure Wrathman, Mistman, and Bone Man. Yeah, we've got them all.
Done and done.
Kind of glad you were there, Serrano. Aha. That's 27, 28. She's enough, save your backside then. Yeah, occasionally she's useful. More soul husks. Not that I need them anymore. If you believe in... Right, yeah, I know where I am now. I think that's pointless, that one. It's not entirely pointless. Fairly pointless.
Brought some soul husks? Of course I do. What do you want?
Come on, this time. Summon Dremor, something really nice, please.
Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you some good.
Lesser bloody ward. He's taking the Michael out of meaning. What a feckin' joker. Yes, I'm trying to think where the last pages are. I got one from there, didn't I?
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Nice kill cam. Might be randomised by if you really had to save you might get something else. Yeah, it is randomised, but I'm not gonna, I'll play it where it lies kind of thing. But it's really irritating that he didn't give me anything decent.
It would have been nice for all the pain I've endured so far. I want to find the last 2 pages of St. Jib's thing before we carry on. Do you know, summon Arvak. Sometimes these controls are cack-handed when you're on a horse. Back to front. Trying to remember where they are.
Done and done.
Would be good if I could find the remainder of St. Jib's Opus Sanctum. Just thinking. No, I got a page from there, didn't I? Let's
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
You able to give us the scroll now?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Okay, Valerica. Okay, I've just picked up a copy of Immortal Blood. Yeah, all this... She doesn't... When it's bugged, she doesn't even come in here.
Wait. I hear something. Who's there?
to recharge my weapons. Seems like I was right. This is possibly the most appropriate music possible. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything when you mentioned you should fight him, and I was just like, oh, I'm not going to give anything away. But yeah, I knew.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless
Go on.
the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
How long will that take?
Minutes? Hours? Years? I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Kind of. This is what she doesn't do if you have mods installed. Magic from the sky, I would take that, thank you. Medic being Dovahkiin is normal times. The dude who made the dragon wasn't thinking. Elder Scroll. Right, this is neither the time nor the place to be doing that. Just thought I'd point that out to you. Serana. Come on.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way.
You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
We'll return for you when we can.
I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Return to Tamriel. Not quite yet. There's St. Jib's opus to complete. It's something I've never done in Soul Cairn as well, but I won't go into that.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Didn't you try to kill me?
The hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath.
Oh, well, that makes it alright then, doesn't it? Where are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quanarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
I found you equally worthy.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quanarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of a favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
How could I help?
I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Just call your name in Tamriel, that's it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quanarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Why do you call me Quanarin?
In my language, the Quanarin is the Vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
Fellow Dover, I am not a dragon.
Forgive me. My instinct was to grant you this title. I am uncertain why. Perhaps one day it will become clear to both of us.
Oh yeah, because I haven't even travelled. I haven't even been to see the Greybeards yet. How did you end up in the Soul Cairn?
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home. But those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles.
Were you a part of all that?
I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Gillan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
So you sought the Soul Cairn for answers.
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica.
I didn't tell you she was immortal.
I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul.
Is that why you're free now?
Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
Just thinking I've not got a thumbnail yet. Although... I wish... yeah, it's really awkward to find a good angle. That's right, now give me a lift. Lift me up a little bit. Seriously, I have to quickly check if she got in the way now. Apologise. Blue screen for everyone. Ah. I've just read a message and it seems that there's been increased cryptids in 76, which is probably in preparation yet, but it got the picture. Right, we're set to go. Sorry about that, people. We are set to go. I want to find the last 2 pages of Jib's opus because just because I want to. Because the reward's worth doing it for. And there is something I've never done in the Soul Cairn as well. Awesome stuff. No worries, go get a thumbnail there. Thanks, Morpheus. Yeah, I'm just trying to think where we've been for Jib's opus and where we haven't been. We've been here. Right. Just realised I've got no display. I was like, hang on, where's my where's the compass? Yeah, that'll be. I could be wandering around here for ages looking at these last 2 pages. It's rather frustrating. kind of... I don't know whether to just try and... That's just a light, that's not one of the teleporters. Don't have to look online for the remainder locations. Right, let's have a look here quickly. We've been here. We're not far from St. Jib now, actually. There's soul husks. Soul husks, and he's... yeah. This place is massive though, and very, very confusing. Because it all looks similar. It's designed to confuse, trick, and mislead you. And it does an excellent job.
Death is but a door. Time is but a window. I'll be back.
And that's the Ghostbusters 2 quote. Which the bad guy says in Ghost main antagonist says in the... I don't think I've got the bits for this. I don't think we've got the correct bits. I think we've only got 2 or 3. But this is what I've never done. Oh, yeah. We need more. And now I'll never be able to find this place again.
Where'd you come from?
Hey, hang on. A note. They warned me not to go through that portal. What did I have to be scared of? I've been adventuring for years and I've never seen nothing that I couldn't wallop. This place ain't nothing living here. Just dead things up and about when they should be in the ground. I can hear their bones scratching at the rocks and knocking together when they walk. If I get home, I'll hang up my sword and never go out again. Great sword of cowardice.
That'll teach you.
I'm still finding new bits of the soul kit. Only start from in tomorrow. Have a good break. Good night, guys. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I am practically at the end, so catch you later. Oh, I didn't realise it was that late. Yeah, again, time is but a door, death but a window. I'll be back. Yeah, was waiting for that quote all night, and now it's sort of happened. I'm pleased. But we need the final words. I think there's one up here. Final pages. I'm pretty sure there's one up here. But I went straight into the battle. Battle axe. Who's there? Yeah, oh, the flying blue thing right in front of me. Yeah, yeah, you definitely get the feeling I should have gone spectators. In fact, that's probably what it is. They're all short-sighted and there's a single pair of spectacles in the entire Elder Scrolls universe. Or long-sighted. Nice kill cam. That's 2 of the Reaper gem fragments. I think I know where the other Reaper gem fragment is. Find that a lot quicker than I could find that flipping pages. Haven't taken anything from this farm. Cool. I like the spirit cows myself. I have a feeling though we're not going to be anywhere near 35. We've got enough for something else. Jeez. I'm 2 pages away from completing St. Jib's Opus, and right.
Brought some silk. Of course I do. What do you want? Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it.
Right, that's a freaking insult, mate. I'm reloading. I don't normally do this, but when you give me flames, which is the starting game spell, that's a pretty big insult. In fact, you may as well just scroll FU on the screen, hadn't you, at that point?
Brought some soul. Sure, got plenty. What am I gonna do with it? Sure, here you go. Can't understand.
Frostbite, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Right, I don't normally do this, but that's really annoying and insulting. The fact that I've been here several times and I've played the game. This is probably going to be the final thing I can get off it. I'd like something mildly decent.
Brought some. Sure, got plenty. What a. Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you some good.
Sparks. Wait, what happened? Why do I keep loading? It keeps giving me flames, frost bite, or sparks. I think I've lost someone because I'm reloading all the time, but I don't give two hoots at the moment.
Sure, got plenty. What am I gonna do with? Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you.
Pretty sure I know telekinesis already. I know telekinesis already.
Good.
You're but that was better. Oh, you're trying to get a good spell. Good luck. I think he's just trolling you. I thought rewards are level dependent. No, they're not level dependent. This isn't. It's completely random. Trouble is, I know so many spells. I mean, I'm level 28, so it's just you and me left now, Morpheus. It's your own personal strength.
Husks. Sure, yeah. Got plenty. What am... Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you.
Not the greatest, but I want a decent spell. It's kind of interesting to know for other people how many times before you get a decent spell. I mean, I think I've got telekinesis. Telekinesis is a really cool spell, but
brought some. Sure, got plenty. What am I gonna... Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you some good.
Fenric's Welcome? What the hell's Fenric's Welcome? It's a spell I don't even know about, but hey, cool, I'll... Caster becomes invisible and can open locks with level expert and below for 5 seconds. Activate an object or attack him will break the spell. Cool, okay. That's we'll take that. That's at last it's a spell we don't know. I don't think I picked up the soul gem fragment at the beginning here. How's it going? Late night. Gorgeous game. It's going well, I'm just trying to finish off the final bits. Doesn't seem like a total waste of time. Hey, yeah. 137, 476 live streams. So I'm just looking at your channel, High Roller, sorry. I've just subbed to your channel. What was cut off? Apologies. And I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I left it here. Just got PS4. I'm playing Mad Max, Battlefield 5 and Fallout 76. The PS4 Pro, so I can stream longer now. Stream longer. Dead. Not the last Reaper Gem friend. What? I'm confused as to why you can stream longer if you've got PS4 Pro. Yeah, PS4 Pro is good for, you'll get better graphics and stuff, better quality when you stream. It won't affect how long you can stream for, I wouldn't have thought. That's internet dependent. Oh yeah, 1080, yeah, that's what I mean, it's better quality. Yeah, I'm only 720 but 60 FPS. That's what I'm streaming at the moment. Right, where the heck am I going? I'm looking for final bits in the soul can. It's the most frustrating part of the whole thing. Crash this is a bonus. Yeah, 726 60 frames per second, that's what I'm streaming at. It's the highest level I can do. But try and give you guys the best I can. I'm a really in a situation where I have bags of money, unfortunately. I'd love to have a pro in the ideal world, but I don't think I ever will. Right, this is annoying me. I'm looking for the final bits we need. On the Cat 6 down the hallway. Straight to modem each game. Yeah, I've mine's ported directly into the on direct with a wired connection because it's more stable and much better. Do you know what? I might even have enough more soul husks. I'm 3 away from getting something else, but I don't want that. I want the last soul gem fragment, and I want the last 2 pages of Jib's opus. So I'm getting really annoyed because I could be here forever. I miss this game. I was streaming nearly every day at the moment. Oh, Cat 7. Oh right, I see. Yeah, mine's direct to the router. So what's Cat 6 and Cat 7, is that different types of cable then? I'm not entirely knowledgeable about internet and stuff. Much more stable. Right, I see. It's a stable connection. Yeah, that's the problem we have. My kids complain they can't connect wirelessly a lot of the time. They have issues. Where the heck is the rest of it? I've been here so long that it's beginning to break. Cat versus cat. Hey, ho, roller. If you hit the sub button if you're new here, that'd help me. Thanks, it'd be appreciated. Okay, what we got going on? I already got your breath. Oh, right, cool. Thank you. Does anyone know where the... Would anyone mind if I quickly look on... What's his name to find out where the last couple of bits are? It means I'm going to have to cut the stream. Well, not cut the stream. It just means I won't be able to look at chat for 5 seconds. But yeah, I want to... Skyrim. Because it's annoying me. And I've got to be up in the morning. So... Jib pages. I don't want to watch a 24-minute broadcast, I just want... It's really bad, but I'm going to see if I can try and find it. Right, here we go. Start 8 and 3. I think I've not got... Right, we've got that one. I think I've got that one as well. This is really annoying me. Got that one. So near Valeric there's yeah, we got that one. We got that one. Yeah, there was... I found one of them where it was on the roof where I thought it was. Alright, let's get back into the stream then. Okay, that's not helped me immensely, but it has helped me a little bit. I recommended the... Skyrim keeps YouTube in business. So I'm just looking back over the comments that I'd missed. Yeah. That's how you saw the feed, right? I was just looking over stuff. Okay. We need to... Hang on. Is that Valerica? Yeah, it is. Right, I kind of know where I'm going now. About fishes, haven't they? Okay, it's left. Right. Right again.
Who's there?
Wrong way. I'm not wizard, but the ghost was awesome. Yeah. there's one of them. Yeah, it's one of the vampire missions you do on guard. And there's pretty much one more page for me to find. And then we're done on that side. And then I've got one other thing to find as well. I'm going to open the boat together. Does that make any sense? Okay, game. Okay, Skyrim.
Where'd you come from?
There's enough of them kicking off, isn't there? No crossbow. Nah, we don't. I don't use crossbows. I mean, it's all right, but it just takes about a month to reload, doesn't it? It's not a start. I'm trying to find the wall again. One more thing for me to find. We've been here, I'm pretty sure. I've been to this place. How many soul husks have I got now? I'd be surprised if I've got... I'm one off getting 27 again. Okay, I've got 27. This just keeps giving them to me. It amazes me. Right, let's look in here. Once you crossbow, you don't want to do anything else. Crossbow is OP. I would use arrows as a way to launder coinage versus way. Arrows weigh nothing, I think. Yeah, crossbow bolts don't weigh anything either, I don't think. No, they have 0 weight. But only in, not in survival. Survival, everything has weight. So, let's go and just see if this person's going to help me at all.
Brought some soul. Of course I do. What do you want? Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe...
I'm reloading. Found sword again. Sorry, I know it's rather frustrating to look at blue screen, but it's rather frustrating. rather frustrating when he keeps giving me crap.
Brought some soul. Well, I've been so busy, I don't know. Sure, here you go. Can't understand.
Ray zombie, thanks. It is completely random. It's like the old chocobo thing. What? The Crimson Nursery? I've done that before.
Brought some soul.
I've never done
I do.
the
What do you
Stones of
want?
Bansire. That's a...
Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it.
Right, that's Strangulation. I've got that already. Even though it's a brand new. The spawner boom. Yeah. Yeah, the Black Reach.
Brought some
Crimson
soul
Nursery.
husks. Or are you wasting my... Sure, got plenty. What? Sure, here you go.
Lesser Ward, are you taking the biscuit, mate? You're having a giraffe, aren't ya? Sulking is just a frustrating experience. Right, this time.
Brought some... Of course I do. What do you want? Sure, here you go. Can't understand.
Is that a new spell? I mean, that's one.
And a word of it.
It's not even a new spell. I hate the scavenging hunts. Yeah, I hate it where you have to search and find items
Brought some...
all over the place. It's
Of
just
course I do. What do you want?
frustrating.
Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it...
Right, we're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. I roll with great sword and crossbow. See, I've never played
Brought some... Of course I do. What do you want?
Capita not very far into the game.
Sure, here you go.
Oh,
Can't
you
understand.
just gave me elemental bolt again. Are you serious, mate? Yeah, that'd be an interesting playthrough, I reckon. Great sword, and whoever joined the stream's left again. They're like, why is he reloading?
Brought some... Sure, got plenty. What am I... Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you some...
I'm not annoyed by this choice, but... $500th time, it's a charm. It'd be interesting to see me try and play in that style.
Brought some soul... Sure, got plenty. What? Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe...
Maybe you want to give me something that I can use. You know, that's new. I don't know already. It's not really a bug, it's just irritating.
Brought some... Well, I've been so busy, I don't know.
But it should...
What, are you kidding me?
I don't think it should give you the same spell tomes or ones that you know already. I think that's a bit crap.
Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it.
You are joking, right? You give me like low-level spells that I've known for most of the game. Sure.
Brought some... Well, I've been so busy, I don't know. Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you some good.
It will, yes. I'm gonna quick save. You've given me Conjure Frost Atronach. And that's a cool spell to have. Woohoo! It's only taken you half a year. Well done. Swords don't need spells. Yeah, I use everything pretty much, but Tinty goes one-handed blocking, that sort of setup, and bow and arrow, and that kind of thing. So I enjoy it. I think it's good fun. Right, this is. Yeah, I know where I am now. There's a couple more things to find, and then that's it. We're done. Forever. I'll never have to come back to this rotten place again. I can't work out where the last few places are that I need to go. Hello, Laser Blazer. How are you? Oh yeah, you mean Dragonborn? Yeah, well, if I want new spells, College of Winterhold, or like you say, going to Dragonborn, Solstein. Why are you whispering? Because I have family. That's why I'm whispering. I don't want to disturb them all, as it's just gone midnight in the evening. So that's why I whisper in the evenings. It's my ASMR streams. It's like this woman will kill him. I just like ASMR. I've been here about 1,000 times. I've got one more Soul Gem thing, Soul Reaper gem to look up. And I've got one more St. Jib's Opus page. And it's frustrating. Because you can wander around about 50,000 times and not find them. It's getting to the point where I'm thinking, screw it, and go off and do something else, and then come back. Speechcraft as well. Okay, so I don't know. If Everyone feels like finding out where that last St. Chips pages. I'd be grateful. And the soldier fragments. And then I can get on with my life. I'll try and work out where it is. I'll look at the... I'll quickly look. I don't need to pause this. Can I do Fallout 4 or 76? Have you looked at my... are you subbed to me, Laser Blazer? So just look at my playthroughs. There's a nearly complete 100% playthrough of Fallout 4, and I play 76 regularly as well. But I don't know whether I'll be playing much more 76, but that's a story for another day. Yes, I just did. Oh, right, okay. But I'm going away for a week, and Fallout 4. I'm kind of near the end with Fallout 4. Kind of finished it. 76 is ongoing. I'll be doing that as soon as I return. It's the new DLC. Yeah, I'll be doing 76 next week when I return after being away for a week or so. Because, yeah, like I say, Tuesday DLC hits while I'm away, frustratingly. Right, this... Right, I'm just going to quickly leave the stream for 5 seconds. Means I won't be able to see what, but I'm looking for this last page. This guy's got 238,000 views on this video because Find the Page of St. Jib is just so bloody irritating. And understandably so. Impatience of a saint, yeah, that's me. If I go along, the best thing to do is to go along from the start and work out where he's going. Valerica, I want absolutely... Find the final page. Okay, so it's not here. I think it's this one I can't see here. Right.
Just enough to drive you up the wall with this thing. I've got that one. Got that one. The time for me is 23 minutes past midnight. Oh, his laser blaze gone. Yeah, I'm just trying to find this last thing. I don't know where or how he's finding these. It's just a new level of insanity. This place brings you to a new level of insanity. Where am I? Where am I? No, it's Serana. It's not Lydia. Look. Hold on. There. Hello, Serana. Right, let's go up against this wall. Never mind. Page Master knows. This is just gonna drive me. If you find me still wandering around here, rocking back and forth in the morning, you know I've gone insane from looking for these last little bits. There are two little things to find. Annoyingly. Just trying to go through all the places in my head that we've been to and haven't been to for these freaking pages. It's trying to been here, been there. Like, I really wouldn't mind if people left. I wouldn't be insulted. Because this is driving me crazy. Yeah, I hate it too. With a passion. It's the passion of hate. When Bethesda puts soul care type missions in their games. It's a scavenger hunt. It'll be fun. The line is dotty. So I've gone so far past insanity. I've come back round the other side. Back to sanity. It's just everyone else that's mad. I've been here so long, the soul can is resetting. It's just tells you something, doesn't it? Bethesda. Morpheus has fallen asleep, watching the stream. It's like, that's it. Hang on. No, I've been here. You suck. Game, you really suck. Just... or an NPC nearby to get them to do their quest job. There we go. No man, I'm still here. Just selling some stuff on Skyrim. Isn't a line just a horizontal dot? Some BS like that. Yeah, the final page. There aren't any, there's bits you have to shoot to open doors. It's not NPCs, but pages I'm looking for, I reckon it's out in the open somewhere. Just gotta find the place it is.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
I echo that sentiment entirely. See, the thing is, I've been here already, but because it all looks the same, it's very hard for you to find where you haven't been. Do you know what? It would be easier to do on Arvac. Anyone can help. Right, that's some new level crap, isn't it? You're attacking me while I'm on my horse from this stupid page with your soul-sucking malarkey. God, this is just pain. A page hound. Yeah. I need to summon something. Get this done so it's out the way. Nope, there's no mini-map. The map for this area is like so. Every time. No, nothing. It's a totally blind scavenger hunt.
created by both some a-hole at Bethesda. I could probably do it with mods. I could probably do it with mods. Hello Joseph. Right, I'm gonna mod it. I'm gonna go to my mod page. Sorry, that's very unprofessional, but I've been reloading lots tonight anyway, so. I'm going to watch Fortnite. Thanks for that. But I'll be in the next stream. Thanks, Laser Blazer. Yeah, well, that's fine. I understand. It's not the most exciting thing. It's just something we've got to do at this point in the game. Map markers. Yeah, there are no map markers, but I'm going to get some by modding. I'm not going to let this. Because I don't need the bit that where Serana gives you the Elder Scroll that goes wrong when you have mods installed as finished. So I don't need to repeat that. So now I can reinstall. See, I don't know whether I'm going to restore my darker lighting because it was a bit too much for everyone. I think you won't see so much. And after all, that's what I'm trying to do. Make a game where people can see. I'm pretty sure in the long Sheergorath never finished this quest. Fantastic. Yeah. It was that quest that turned Sheergorath the way he is. That's what it was. I've got no compass, but I still have map markers on. But I don't need compasses for that. Call your horse, that's a waste of time. Yeah, that one I wasn't too keen on. Kill moves and decapitations. Whilst that's good while you're playing by yourself, it's not stream friendly really. Right, and finally search for here we go. So careful if you start eating cheese all day. It's funny that you should say that, High Roller, because my kids actually they say, do you mind? I'm doing my fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind. I'm like, that's just
Fantastic. Yeah, that's pathetic. That reason why you got the blue screen there is because it's there's an error when you uninstall Skyrim Special Edition and reinstall it on your PlayStation. It ends up creating errors sometimes, and it's done it on my copy. Yes. Look, there's a marker in the soul cairn. Where the bloody hell is that pointing to? Is it in here? Okay. Right, this is confusing trying to understand the markers without any context. Oh right, I know where I am now. Are you serious? Dismissed because we'd been here. I thought we got it already. Because I died. We didn't pick that up.
Done and done.
Oh my word. Mods to the rescue. Where Bethesda messed up. I mean, whilst I agree with doing a scavenger hunt for a little while, once we've been doing it for 3 years, I think then you should be able to get some help. It's a very time-based thing. Or this little paper clip should appear and say, it looks like you're doing a scavenger hunt. Do you need help with that?
You did it. You have all of my pages.
Yeah. Do you know how long it took me?
Finally. I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you.
If you weren't dead, I'd kill you.
Now, Volume 2 begins. What else?
Yeah, right, I'm going now, because...
Oh, wait a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
Now we wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. Do with that fire, Serana. Pack it in. Locket of St. Jib, which is really quite nice. It gives us a carrying capacity increased by 50 and increases our stamina by 50 as well. get the heck out of here. I've never done the soul gem fragments. There's one I'm missing. I'm not going to look for it now. It'll come back one day. When I've not lost the will to live. See, what happened there, the reason why I didn't find that other page was because I died earlier on. When I died, it obviously backtracked to a previous save, and I thought I'd collected that one round that corner, but obviously it hadn't, so that's where the confusion arose. Curious. I thought there was a soul gem fragment here. A soul reaper fragment. Obviously not. We'll find them one day. That's what I like about Dawnguard and Dragonborn. They both have secret bosses. Completed beyond death. Yay. Shame there's no Reaper Soul Gem fragment, isn't it? What I could do with that. Guys, 1 o'clock. Go drop off the crap back at my house and then we can start from there all over again. Right, where is my house? Fast travel. Something that didn't exist in survival mode. But while survival's off, I will take full advantage. And then we'll re-engage survival next time. Yeah, oh, that skull. I think I'll put that away. Yeah, there's another Reaper Gem fragment. Actually, I could use those ebony parts. I'm yawning head off. Ebony ore, I could make some ebony. Let's do gold ore. There's loads of stuff I could smith with, but not really the time to be creating new pelts and then I can send them again. It's bad enough that I'm going to do this. But I'll glutton for punishment. So I might as well use that iron ore. Yeah. I'm guessing that had something that was modded in. I'm glad that now I can actually play with mods. Oh, there's a possibility I may have to disable some mods, but I know exactly
You need
which
something?
ones cause a problem
If you think it'll help.
with the Thieves Guild. Yes, Serana's got my crossbow. My vampire gauntlet, sorry. I've got slabs. I'm good and hope you're doing well. Oh, good, Joseph. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm doing good. Tonight's stream has been a success, apart from my sanity being tested. But it was all part of the fun. It wasn't anything that caused me, that annoyed me greatly. It was just irritating that I couldn't find that last bit, but it was down to an oversight on my behalf. But I understand why it occurred. And that's where a mod saved me. Now the big question is, do I start wearing this? I mean, if we want to get a true look at it. Stop trying to show off that you're taller than me, Serrana. I want to say thank you. That's... Yeah, I am a vampire, Joseph, at the moment. Lord help me. I know I didn't want to get rid of the diadem of the savannah, because that's a really nice item. Why are you whispering? Because I have a family, they're all in bed, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So if I stream during the day, I normally don't whisper. But at night, I have to whisper, I'm afraid. Okay, I didn't know what time it was there. That's fair enough. You weren't to know. But yeah, it's like nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to be ending the stream soon. Because it's so late. That's why I'm just finishing off these little bits. I still think if I went out of a if I went back into survival, it's 1 o'clock. If I went back into survival, I would be overweight. Sneaking. It's 8 PM. That's alright then, that's a nice reasonable time. 8 o'clock. I wish it was 8 o'clock, because then I'd have a lot more Skyrim ahead of me. Right, I'm just going to wait here, I think, till everyone's selling stuff in the morning.
We are but maggots, riding in the field.
When will I be on next? It'll be next week.
Fit for a jarl.
Now, because
I need spring steps.
going away for a week. So it'll be, yeah, it'll be next weekend, probably, before I'm back.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
It'll be Saturday.
If not, let me know.
Sunday.
I might have it stored away.
Do you know how I feel?
Everything's for sale. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, let's sell you that, that. I need to keep that. Silver sword. I made that. I can enchant that gold ring. I'll keep those as smithing. Mending. What does that do? Health regenerates. Minor distraction. Frost suppression. I should enchant those, really. Okay.
Do come back.
You can always put notifications on my channel, and that'll tell you when I go live and stuff. But I think I'm going to tackle the Thieves Guild next. Big time. It's a bit weird to do it in between. I'll see. I might do it when I finish Dawn Guard. I will see what I feel like. I'll probably keep doing Dawn Guard because otherwise it'll break continuity in the stream. I'll probably do this actually next stream, enchant everything, because when I enchant things I normally ask people watching to come up with ideas, so I'll do that next time. So thanks for staying to the very end, Joseph, and I'll catch everyone else and anyone who's still out there watching when I next stream. Bye bye.